Folks, I'm devastated. A blowout loss. The Lions defeat the Cleveland Browns 34-10. A lot to unpack here, and Cleveland Browns fans are screaming already to bench Flacco. Welcome in the Browns Report, everybody. I'm your host, Joey O'Donohue. We just got done with the watch party. Well, at least that was fun. We gave away a Cleveland Browns jersey. Make sure you tune in to be a part of those and subscribe. But let's start with Joe Flacco, because this is the story once again, folks. 184 yards passing, okay, fine, but no touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and a fumble. Basically 2 fumbles. Cleveland caught a break. It was just embarrassing. It's slow. It's what I've been saying for weeks, folks. The defense keeps the Browns in football games. They hold opponents until the offense turns it over and gifts the Lions good field position. Gifted the Baltimore Ravens good field position. Joe has got to go. The 40-year-old is too slow. I'm rhyming, I'm dropping poetry, I'm dropping bars, and I'm fired up because I've seen enough. I just don't know how to put it any other way, folks. When we have a defense as good as ours, ranked first in the NFL in total defense, you can't waste those reps with bad offense, with bad quarterback play. And to be fair to Joe Flacco, there were costly drops from some of our receivers, especially Jerry Jeudy, shockingly dropping the football again today on a couple massive plays that would have been first downs that had to be Cleveland Browns punts. Bad all around. Offensive line looked a little bit better today. I'll give them that. We were worried about it. We lost DeJuan Jones for the year. Jack Conklin ruled out again. But KT Leviston, Cornelius Lucas came in, did okay, until the Browns kept leaving them one-on-one with Aiden Hutchinson. Cornelius Lucas was getting destroyed when it was a one-on-one. We should have doubled him more, at least gave him a chip. But I want to know, folks, what is your one-word reaction to the Cleveland Browns loss today? Give me one word in the comment section right now. I'm going to go and look at what people are saying. One-word reaction to this Cleveland Browns L. Me, I'm frustrated. I'm pissed off. I know we're better than this is my thing. We were in this ball game early again as well. But, of course, leave it to the turnovers to screw us again. If there's a bright spot, though, for Cleveland, it's Quinshon Judkins. The star is born. Rookie running back QJ out of the Ohio State University. OH. I know thousands of people just said IO. 82 yards on the ground. He's a workhorse as well, 21 carries. It's really Nick Chubb 2.0, folks. What I love about watching him, though, he's a strong runner. He's angry. He's hard to bring down. He's a violent runner. Like, it seems like on every play, he's met and he bounces off a tackle. It's his yards after contact that impresses me the most, folks. He also had the Cleveland Browns' only touchdown of the game again today. He also is the guy I told everybody to draft in fantasy football. You're seeing why. Averaged about 4 yards per carry on today's game. Not bad. Came into this week averaging over 5 yards a carry. There's a bright spot. It's QJ. Get hyped up about that rookie in Cleveland, folks. And you can get hyped up about a lot of the rookies in Cleveland. Offensively, Isaiah Bond. He was our leading receiver today, folks, with 58 yards. Not only is he making himself the clear wide receiver 3, he might be Cleveland Browns wide receiver 2 already. Love what I'm seeing from Bond. Both rookies, Bond and Judkins, who we were unsure about playing this season due to some legal troubles for both of them. Well, they've been cleared to go. No word from the NFL on their cases, so they can play, and they're playing hard. Averaged 19.3 yards per reception, folks. Isaiah Bond, the speedster, also made an athletic diving grab. It was sick. It was electric. Judkins and Bond going to be the future for Cleveland's offense, as well as Harold Fannin Jr., the tight end, who entered the week leading all rookies in receptions. That's right, all rookies. He was the reception leader through 3 weeks in the NFL. Caught 2 today. They tried to go to him a couple times. Unfortunately, couldn't have as big a game as we hoped, but no one in the offense really could in the pass game outside of Bond. Judkins doing the work on the ground for Cleveland, though. So, it wasn't great overall. Fannin got 6 targets, though. Flacco's still looking his way. He's going to be the piece for the future for Cleveland. But there are at least some young bright spots to take away, as there are from every game. So that's where we're at, Cleveland. Now, this episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. You and I make decisions every day, but on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on PrizePicks, where it's good to be right. Now, I'm just so hyped that football is back on Sundays, folks. Cleveland Browns football, all is right with the world, and I'm big into daily fantasy with PrizePicks. I'm obsessed with it because it makes all the games more entertaining. And before the Browns play, I lock in on all my players in my lineup and their player projections. PrizePicks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. And PrizePicks invented the flex play, which means you could still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. My picks hit this week, folks. That's why you should tell me. I had Aaron Rodgers more than half a touchdown, Darnold more than half a passing touchdown, Hurts more than half a passing yard, and our boy rookie QJ more than 58.5 rushing yards. He did just that, as I showed you. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It's good to be right. Is it time, folks, to start the rookie Dillon Gabriel? He's second on the depth chart. So I know a lot of people calling for Shedeur Sanders to start. I would love to see Shedeur start as well. But Cleveland evaluated Gabriel ahead of Shedeur for whatever reason. That's what they saw. That's what they named their depth chart. That's how the depth chart stacks up. And Gabriel earned the backup job, according to Kevin Stefanski. Do you want to see him next week, folks, in London against the Vikings? Are you ready? Where are you at? He came into the game to throw one incompletion today. Again, just like the Ravens game, garbage time. But he is the known backup for Cleveland right now. I think it's time to see him. Give him 4 games, 5 games, whatever it is, to prove what he can do. If he can't do it, we turn to Shedeur, and that's that. Now, also, Deshaun Watson might be in this mix later in the year, too. So, bear that in mind, folks, because he's posting videos on social media where he's ready to play, or he's ready to run, at least, and throw. But what do you think? Who should be the Browns' starting quarterback going forward? Are you also done with Joe Flacco, or are you still riding with the 40-year-old? Type that in the chat. Type the name. Do you want to see Shedeur play? Are you here for Shedeur? I get a lot of fans saying, I'm here because of Shedeur Sanders. That's why I'm a Browns fan. Sure. Type that if that's the case. Are you ready for Dillon Gabriel? The most likely rookie to start next. Type that in the chat. Let me know. Comment a name. I don't know where my Browns fans' heads are at after what we've seen from the quarterback play. Just so many turnovers week after week after week. Myles Garrett still doing his thing, though. Big tackle for loss. Entered the week leading the NFL in tackles for loss. He got another one. 2 quarterback hits as well. Didn't get a sack today, but he will very soon. Don't you worry, folks. Unfortunately, the defense just couldn't do it by themselves. 34-10. Ball game lost. But at least we have 95. There's always bright spots, folks. I'm just pissed off, though, overall, because we came off such a big win against against Green Bay. Thought we could do it against Detroit, but we couldn't. It's unfortunate, folks. I had high hopes coming into the game. I really did. You just don't win football games if you lose the turnover battle, though. Every coach knows that. Every coach will tell you that. And at some point, you have to put this on Flacco. People get mad at me. They say, why are you blaming Flacco? Dude, he threw 2 picks against the Bengals, 2 against the Ravens, fumbled the football, 2 today, and fumbled it again. I mean, at some point, the quarterback gets the blame. And this is 4 weeks in a row now. I've seen enough sample size. I saw enough last week. I guess the Browns need more. We'll keep you updated with Kevin Stefanski's decision, folks, going forward. But if you're a diehard Browns fan, just like me, at least join the family, folks. Subscribe today. Hit that sub button. We're going through this together. It's a community. We go through it. We watch it together. We still love the Browns. We're going to root for them no matter what, folks. So I'm giving you Browns content every day, win or lose. Subscribe today. Join the family. Join the party. We do live watch parties every single week for every game. Folks, join the party. Malik Collins, 5 tackles on the day, folks. I believe that led Cleveland Browns. Devin Bush, actually, probably the leader in tackles. But Malik Collins leading the defensive line. He's a beast. Also had a quarterback hit. One of the most underrated pass rushers in the league is Malik Collins. Things are looking so good when Denzel Ward got his interception, too. Seemed like It was a turnover that could propel the Browns going forward. Cleveland only got a field goal out of it, but Ward ball hawking, Red Goff throwing it up to nobody, and Denzel was there. I wanted to see him get a turnover. I'm super glad he did. He is still a top 3 corner in the league, in my opinion. Also, a clutch pass broken up. The run game for Detroit, Montgomery was stuffed. Gibbs, though, got it going. Touchdown, 91 yards. This is the type of back that I guess could get loose against Cleveland. Those shifty, speedy, elusive running backs like Gibbs. Power running backs? Absolutely nothing. None of them are going to do work against the Browns. Derrick Henry, stuffed. Josh Jacobs, stuffed. David Montgomery, stuffed as well. The backs I mentioned averaged 2 yards a carry against Cleveland. Gibbs, the first runner to actually break something loose against the Browns. That will not be a trend. Cleveland's a run-stuffing team. Folks, what is the biggest problem with the Browns right now? Because that defense is good still. I'm not giving up on them. Type what the issue is. Why is Cleveland losing games like this? Let me know in the comment section right now. Folks, if you made it to this point in the video of our instant reaction, you're a real one. We appreciate you. We love you here on the Browns Report. We thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you very shortly here on the Browns Report.